Morning guys, Jamie here. Really hope you are well. Today's video is going to cover two things. Now usually I tell everybody when they're doing their video to have one clear aim, and today I'm kind of going to have two, so apologies in advance for that. Firstly, as you will probably know, I'm currently on the Isles of Scilly, and there's something that has really struck me about being here, and it's something that I really want you to take into your business, and that is the culture of trust. Now let me just show you around here. Here's kind of like a little, I don't really know what it is, but it's kind of like a little potting shed. And the idea is that there's some plants here, there's some kind of bulbs and stuff down there. And what you do, or you can even weigh them out over there on the scales. What you do is you put your money in there and then you walk off. Now that might not sound, too magical, but one thing that I was shown yesterday, and this is really interesting. Let me just take you down here. What we've got here is a little jar that you put your note in for your milk order and your money, and then in the morning the milk's delivered. Now if that happened where I grew up, somebody'd be off with the jar straight away. It wouldn't last the night. So the fact that people have got the culture that they can just take things and just put things into the honesty box or put things into the jar and leave it out overnight, for me that's different. I mean, we don't get that on the mainland, and we certainly don't get it where I grew up. So where does that come from? Well, that comes from a culture of trust. Now what do I mean by that? Well, the people around here are obviously grown up by doing that and thinking that is, let me just spin around a little bit, that is the norm and that is what they should do with their life and with their culture. So how does that translate into business? Well, it's quite simple really, that once there's a culture of trust, people accept that as the norm. So once people trust you in business and the products and services that you endorse, once they turn out to be proper, valuable products that offer a tangible service that people will like and use and respect, they will then instantly have that culture with you that you offer value to the marketplace. So the idea, what I'm saying there is, guys, that once you become a value to the marketplace, there then becomes a culture around you, so then people will buy more from you. And to be fair, it's as simple as that. It really is. It does take a little bit of time sometimes to get that kind of culture or that value amongst there as well. And the tractor's going to come past us as I'm finishing off. But once you have that feeling that people will instantly trust what it is that you're selling, or the company that you're selling with. For instance, I joined Rippling, for instance, and I was able to put in over 150 people within 2-3 weeks, and that's because of the following that I'm fortunate enough to have from you guys who watch the videos that trust what it is that I've got to do and say, so then it's easier then for them to join your business. I'll just let the tractor go past. The second point I was going to touch on today is, a lot of people say when they're starting out in the industry that when they have videos, they don't have anything to talk about. And I want to get across that you can talk about, it's like the bloody M1, this is ridiculous. It has been so quiet these last few days, and now I've got 3 cars due coming back. It's a little golf buggy. What we've got to talk about, you can talk about anything. And like I've talked about there, about the culture of trust, and I've just been looking at these milk bottles all along the street, and then the empty jam jar bottles with the money in. I'm thinking, well, what does that represent? Well, that represents trust and how you can then apply trust to business. So what I suggest, guys, is just look for the situations around you, and there's anything there that you can then bring into a video that you can then turn and hold the camera in front of yourself and watch all these people walk past and think you're an idiot. But I don't care at all, because I'm offering value to you guys and knowing that ultimately that'll make me more money in the future as well. So it's about overcoming those barriers as well, really. So there we go, guys. I'm off to, well, we're going bird watching and whale watching and dolphin watching and that sort of stuff. Now I don't have any luck at those sort of things, so hopefully I can report back and say that we have seen something. So a task out there for you guys today is pick up the phone, record a video of something that's situational, so something that you see around you that you can relate to business practice, and hopefully it'll help you grow, it'll help you with your videos, but ultimately it'll help engage the trust of your viewers, which will then make you ultimately more money. So whatever you do, guys, have a fantastic week. Enjoy the weather if it's still sunny in your part of the world, but think about your next videos, and I will certainly see you guys in the next chapter. Thanks then, and bye for now.